3 maps down, 1 to go for the European division here. Faze with a close call on train there, 16-14 in their favour. LDLC looking deadly today. Faze missing some of their big names, but LDLC seem like a surprising package this season of ECS. Do you think there's any chance they can do it on Overpass, a very tactical map, similar to the way it plays in terms of train? You can actually maybe get some executions going from the get-go, and Faze not looking their best today. This could be another barn burner affair. Who knows?
I think Guardian's going to be a massive problem for LDLC.
Okay.
We saw hints of that on the previous map. This one, I think, he has a lot more to work with. You could argue that LDLC do as well, but I think that this is a map where... I mean, I would think of train as well, but I think Overpass is a map where Faze will be able to demonstrate the gap in skill and experience at top flight Counter-Strike.
You're probably right. On the CT side especially, they can push the envelope a lot more towards aggressive plays at the beginning, especially Guardian changing his position every single round, shutting them down. I feel like Nico will come to life a bit more as well. We didn't see much from him on train at all. Overpass has been a bit of a calling card for Faze for a while now. They've got one of the world's best bathroom players in Rain, so that CT side is going to be very deadly for Faze. I feel like they are the absolute favourites going into this one. Regardless of the map, Overpass should be a more convincing scoreline for them. But LDLC, they are an exciting team. They are up and about. They're ready for this games. They've got firepower now. That's something they've always lacked. They've always been considered a relatively okay team. Like they'll always be in like the top 30 of the rankings, but never really got much further than that. Maybe this is the squad they can actually start doing some damage this year. And all signs point to something quite successful. Getting 16-14 by Faze is not an embarrassing matter whatsoever. That's very good.
I think they have to start CT side for me. I think they need to start CT side, get a bunch of rounds. I think that's the only way, because I think, as described, CT side for Faze will be too strong. If they get to start, Faze get to start on CT side, they win a pistol, or to be honest, whatever happens, they're probably getting 10+ rounds. And I feel at that point it might get a bit too difficult.
Well, we split the pistols on the first map. It was LDLC that got the first one, but Faze did answer back with the second, 16-14. Really could have gone either way. Remember, it was Faze that won a force buy to get themselves to round number 15. They had, 2 AKs, 3 pistols, and Carrigan rushing towards the connector. He managed to get it done, and the game is live, gents. So we'll get into the final game of European. We have got the North American division coming up as well. That's always exciting. They seem to bring the fire in terms of the really exciting games, but let's see what this one can do. It will be Faze with the T-side start. So Dan, one of your,
you got what you wanted.
Yeah.
Well, that's what LDLC should want. I think this gives them the best chance, but they have to have a strong start. Obviously, if Faze gonna knock out T side, then it's probably all over for LDLC. So let's see if LDLC can start off well here. Get Faze running through the bathrooms, wrapping around, down to connector, running around everywhere, making all kinds of noise. LDLC, meanwhile, just sitting happily on that B-bomb site, playing very safe positions, retake positions. See if they can do it.
Very tight gap for Armanek. Crouch peek from Nico with the P250, of course. Shot straight in the head. USPs are here, though, in numbers. Balcony smokes off for the time being. Nico not overextending, not walking into a potential crossfire. Now, there is one for the CT side, but can they get onto the site?
Time will tell, James. 4 versus 3. Olof Meister in crossfire with every member of Faze, it seems, as the headshots are delivered. Simple B execution there, and it will be Faze with 3 players surviving the P250. Paying dividends, as we'll see. That's 1-0, maybe even 2-0, depending on the LDLC approach here. They get a force buy. Looks like they are CZs available for Logan and Devil Duvek. Armor purchased pretty much across the board apart from Twanu there. Amanek keeping himself a little bit modest as well. They've got 5 smokes on the CT side. They're going to try and play this like a gun round, I'd imagine.
Yeah, we do see the initial peak, kind of like a gun round from Amanek. Also, you get some information as to any stepping towards connector if there's a rush there. And then you fall back. Those smokes will try to punish Faze if Faze play too safe. And playing too safe is a risk in of itself sometimes, because you can give up space, opportunities to your opponents. You can create a situation where the clock becomes too much of a pressure on you, which forces your hand in spots where you'd not like that to be the case. But Faze moving with a pretty good pace here. They're playing the anti-eco, anti-force buy strategy as you'd expect. A default into movement up A long, although they were actually spread into the bathrooms now. few seconds, and still 4 smokes. Now it's becoming a problem.
At least 2 of them on both sites. There's one. Grenade starting to sail into the A site now. Is there a forward smoke from a CT? There's one on long. And there is one at the front of the site as well. Some space to work with. Armanek waiting to jump on top of the site. The bomb being planted, some taps, and the bomb's falling through the smoke now. And he's swiping. 20 seconds, and they've got to run through the smokes. Absolute carnage. CZ all over the shop, and Rain finds himself alone. That's only round 2.
Okay.
Henry, what's wrong with your face?
Oh my god, no, where to start, I don't know. But for now, it's that was so awkward. Why are they just trying to force a plant there? You're up against pistols, should just clear it out. You've actually caused yourself a nightmare with the execution, because not only have you given them areas to hide and get very close range with the CZs, you haven't cleared it out, and you've gone for a really awkward plant. Instead of planting in the default area where your teammates can protect you, you've actually gone right into the truck and made things very, very difficult, as Rain will answer back. Lovely shot by him, looking to get the M4 picked up. That's Amanek. Might not want to juggle the guns away, but it's a little bit too high risk. As a smoke off the bathrooms now. Nico find the UMP. 1-1. FaZe now on the back foot.
Such an awesome punish with all those smoke grenades. Love to see that.
Oh, good positioning. That's find a kill. Never do that with 2. And that's 10 doing great work.
And back to B, FaZe will go. With the remaining 3. Spotted. Logos will be careful. Sees more. Re-engagement. They trade it out. It's actually a little bit dodgy here. Now Devaduvek has to play delay because his teammates aren't quite there just yet, although there is one on the high ground. That is Alex, but he's got a Mac 10. Not the best weapon for that. Bomb goes down here, so damage. Bomb plant. More damage. Can Carrigan do this? 20 HP on him. The AK in hand. Oh, there's one more. One more player to go. He can't quite find him in time, but the damage has been absolutely incredible.
It absolutely has. Carrigan fights back. Manages to get a few kills under his belt, but plants down. Will they purchase again, considering they made it so close? Got Rain on $4,000. Same story for Guardian. I would say a buy is definitely worth it here, if I'm FaZe at this point. As James touched upon, pound for pound, every player on FaZe is going to be stronger than LDLC. Great shot by Rain. I was looking for a buy here. Don't think I'm going to get one. All right then. I thought they'd go for the reset, but not going to be the case. The more conservative approach, which is fine still. It's not like there's a correct way to do things.
Deagles are out. P250s are out. I love P250s. I really do. And I'm very good with them.
You're a PT50 god.
I am. I love the P250. I think I bought at least 3 P250s recently. The Inferno one's glorious. Let's see if FaZe can do any damage in this round. Keep the CT economy honest. A re-smoke of the outside area. Ooh, a meeting of the minds. There's a weapon to be collected. It's annoying that in the sewers you can't see weapons on the floor. So if a better rifle, for example, is out there, you just got to run around randomly and hope you pick it up. In a Pro Max, not really an easy thing to do. Twanu gets his bell rung. Don't forget to subscribe. 3 players left for FaZe.
Shots in. Doesn't look like a plant's available here for FaZe at all. Alex doing the work with the AK, Twanu to finish things off. Chaps, with a pistol victory for FaZe, you'd think they'd convert it, but LDLC have answered back with the eco. Managed to get 3 rounds in a row. Gun rounds begin here. We've got another long affair on our hands, I would say. This feels like LDLC are up for it. Guardian with the AWP. We said that would be a massive factor here. So far, so good. LDLC. The underdogs, or maybe the under Fox, considering the logo. Let's see what happens as we get into round number 5 here. Going through the underpass. Alex and Amanek both ready to fight in the connector. Default round for FaZe.
So will FaZe be able to get straight back into the game, or will they be shut down yet again? Time will tell. That two-man setup in connector is going to be quite interesting. Of course, Rain will be checking every single corner. Will he be fast enough? Ooh, he's just offered up an elbow, I think, and he gets out of there with no damage taken. The information is there, though. But who does it actually benefit? Now the CTs are stuck in connector, and the Ts start to move a bit more quickly towards the long position. You can see them trying to work their way out, knowing that these positions are compromised at this point. And they seem to be able to get back onto the bomb site. This is actually a pretty decent win, I'd say, for LDLC. Not losing anybody at all yet.
Yeah, that's pretty late in the round to be falling back for a CT side. 5v5 still. Is someone going to have a look? Ooh, bottle smoke. But it hasn't really...
Is that the bottle smoke?
Properly.
Massive gap?
No.
Useless.
It was an attempt. There'll be no second frag there for Olaf Meister. 22 seconds. Where is the bomb headed? Oh, he's going to find a second one as well, is he? Can't get the 180 going, but the bomb, that's all the information. The full rotation for the CTs. There's no time for the teams to go B. Armanek still alive, smokes on long, and there is the bomb on the floor once again.
Ooh,
and now it's Guardian versus 2.
Boys, FaZe can't penetrate this French defense.
It's really cool.
Lack of familiarity.
Oh my goodness. They go for this smoke in the last few moments. Twanu, he completely sabotages the attempts. Like you see, the time wasn't really there. And coming from a grey skin, Carragher's trying to pre-fire the corner. He gets nothing done. LDC up 4-1 now. Another eco for FaZe as we get into round number 6. Goodness gracious.
Yeah, it was a really important play from Twanu. Making sure that you just create chaos, so all sorts of random scenarios, as opposed to allowing the opposition to be comfortable. And FaZe have been forced to a lot of slow rounds, and they just have not been able to deal well with these passive bomb site holds when the time is against them. Trying to make it go quickly with the Deagles here, but they are all tagged up here. The grenades doing massive damage, and they could yet still do even more. In goes the flames, as now the AKs are set upon these T players of FaZe, and they aren't being able to do too much here, except get the bomb down, which is a big win. Olive, can you find another gun? Is there a Deagle even? Anything?
Yeah.
LDLC looking pretty good.
I think that's an understatement. They're doing very, very good at this point.
It's comfortable.
Yeah.
It's a new sofa.
Yeah.
And FaZe's money is down the back of it for the most part. But they've got another buy. 5-1 for LDLC. This is looking promising, but it's so early on, you really can't take this. No, so far so good, but the road is long. The hill is high. Can't see the peak of the mountain. They may need canisters of oxygen to get there. 4 Molotovs down around the B bomb sites and connector at the moment.
Look at the damage inflicted at the start, though. Nico and Carragher get wrecked. This brings a lot of one-tap potential to those M4s. Some long control here. Luckily, no AWP of Twanu on this side of the map, but Armanek is there. The rotation from Twanu could back him up, though. He's heading towards long. CT's ready for the fights. Rain presumably gets the trade, and indeed he will. That's the advantage, and then some now for FaZe. Do they head back towards B? That might make the most sense. Twanu trying to buy himself some more time. The smoke towards the bathroom, and getting a frag in response would be fantastic here. They have got cash on the CT side, enough for another buy. Don't want to give this up too easily. A bit of a wall bang there from T's, but oh my god, they're coming back over. He could actually get a frag here, but looks at the wrong possible area, and it will be surely the round guaranteed now as Alex is left in a 4 versus 1.
It's a shame the timing there. I was curious as to what would have happened had he made the kill. Alex gets into water somehow in time. No, surely. That's a bit close, wasn't it?
If you got the 2 there, that might have been onto something, but finally FaZe get their second round after winning the pistol and giving 5 away.
Didn't know you could shoot through that wall with a rifle.
Yeah, I didn't know that either.
It's very interesting. I mean, I mainly focus on outside the toilets. Those 2 bits that stick out from the stairs, you can spray those. So if a CT's hiding here, for example, or a T's on the other side, you can spray through those panels. But that's very interesting. Small banks to be had there. Armanek going for an very aggressive play, but he'll get some information for his team. The aggression continues from the CTs. Twanu holding the playground area down. I don't believe his scope has been heard, but Guardian is holding angles. Could Armanek have been on his own? Unlikely. Oh, that's a nice one, but an instant trade from Guardian. Always headshots of him, even with an AWP.
Really proactive play from Alex, though. This could just be the masterstroke for LDLC in this very important round. Tap, tap, tap. Oh, where's the kill?
No.
That's so unfortunate. Now what do? Well, that will speed things up. It's still a minute to play with for FaZe, and there's still a CT roaming about in no man's land. So Alex, if he can get this next kill, there it is.
Picks up for it.
Very
That
good.
pops down. That was a 3-1 on Guardian though.
Guardian's got the bomb as well, so he's got to be careful about challenging here. He's got to land a shot. And Alex has the off angle, so he's separated from his teammate. And now there's a spray timing, surely. Oh, but he manages to escape. He's Houdini.
Well, that means B bomb site is open technically. They won't be aware of it. They have to confirm that status. Alex goes all the way towards C spawn, heading towards Monster Tunnel. This is a good play considering the bomb plant is nowhere near ready. Guardian will commit now. That's a good kill from Olofmeister. 2 versus 2, but Alex is the absolute saboteur of this round. But Guardian, will he be ready? Of course he will. Takes damage, and Olofmeister finishes it off, and Alex will be kicking himself. Had the opportunity to shut that round down, take down Guardian and the bomb, and that's their money sent right to the bin. This was Guardian getting the kill on Twanu. Brilliant stuff through the corner of the wall there. Olof, and crispy shots as well from him. And Guardian takes down Alex, who was coming in the back lines. 5-3 as we close the gap once again. Zeus in 2s.
It's actually crazy that he didn't even get a bit more damage.
Yeah,
because
well, I
if he
think
had,
at least.
if he's got 2 or 3 bullets connected, at least Guardian dies on the next engagement. But yeah, well, LDLC will have more opportunities, but not for a while.
That is so pivotal.
Yeah.
That's really unlucky for them.
Oh. Is it to be? Does he realize? Does he have any idea, Amanek? I don't think he does. He's just playing sort of the... Yeah, he's got no idea at all. But there is the stepping as a bait for Amanek. Alex can maybe try to force someone to peek, but Ray is just holding his ground. Not making a noise. Not a whisper. Oh, there it is.
But now he knows there is distance. And now he knows he cannot peek.
Oof. 5 versus 5. 35 seconds on the clock. If there's a Zeus kill or 2, this is going to be weird. Oh, he picked the wrong timing. He was so patient. Minute and a half sitting there.
He saw 2 people though, and there are 20 seconds. And 3 CTs are on the site, make it 2. Oh, maybe they're underneath the radar. Logan still waiting outside Monster Tunnel with a taser.
Ooh, nice one, Rain. That'll be round guaranteed. Nothing the LDLC can do here. Will be 5-4, I'm afraid. Twanu battles on the site, just Logan with Zeus holding connector.
Doesn't go that far.
No.
5-4. Money is less than ideal for LDLC, no AWP.
What was that bug where, like, when you shoot the AWP, it's like shooting a taser?
The lightning would come out.
Yeah, lightning.
Yeah.
AWP.
I don't know if it's still a thing, but it was cool if you had an AWP lightning.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Love a good bug. Going to be a fast play into the B-bomb site from FaZe. Grenades are being lined up. Multiple players sliding. I think Rain avoided being seen there. Smoke is down, but this is a shallow smoke, so Tees can try to burst through this smoke with grenades, which is why other people use the Bardolph smoke. Lands on the other side. But faster. Obviously they did that. Oh, never mind, yeah.
He's back
the
at
one
it
for
again.
Alex. He's not shy, is he?
He just loves it.
What?
wants a hug.
No
How does
way.
he do that?
Guardian's so good at this game.
What the hell? Jumps up, gets thinking, still finds the shot. And will be a scrappy round here, but a 3-on-2 for FaZe. Didn't think LDLC would be in the lead at the mid stages though. They have started on the CT side, but this is looking like a FaZe round unless Twanu can sabotage their efforts. Logan holding the B sides alone, of course. 3 versus 2. There's the train. On time as usual. Molotov towards The barrels, Logan in a great spot. If you can find the low HP player first, buy some time for the teammates to rotate in. Unfortunately, you got some of the world's best aimers, so they're going to be ready for that. Nico takes him down, 5-5, 4 in a row for Faze. And an Nico for the French. See ya.
It just makes it look very easy.
How much HP did he have? That was pretty mad.
Oh, he saw the gun actually. He saw the barrel of the gun.
Yeah, he was poking out the side.
Oh. I thought Rain was just anticipating that position because it is fairly common. It's a strong headshot position.
Kerrigan dropping off the pallets instead of the ladder. From Alex's position, if a T runs down the ladder, he will be heard. So you bounce off the pallet, so there are less counters to fight with. Over the smoke, bullets will be exchanged. 4 players for the CT side remaining. You can see Olofmeister creeping. But short B has been taken, and he won't be expecting that. However, the pistols are not really doing what they might.
Yeah, should have been free.
Shooting a little too fast, perhaps. Only landed the 1 shot, and he fired at least 4.
Yeah, spamming that deagle a little bit too wildly.
Gotta respect the deagle, and it will respect you.
Especially when you're crouching, it's an easy 2 shots to land.
Precision from Olofmeister, good positioning. And just definitely better to be dealt with in due time. 5 in a row for Faze as maximum loss bonus comes in for LDLC. Dropping off the pace now. They lost the pistol. Got a force fight, 5 rounds in a row. Now lost 5 themselves. Maybe a double AWP setup is required. Not just yet, it seems. Just this single AWP for 20. Round 12.
Faze's money is really good. Really, really, really good at this point. Will not have any money problems at all. Maybe it's first half now. So you get into the very last few rounds. More presence in connector. Amanek waits. Do a better job this time. Ooh, not quite. Still getting a 1-for-1 and some extra damage out of it as well. And also the information. What is the move from Faze here now? Do they try to go pressure towards bathrooms or do they try to retake sewers? Good flashbang all the way from Olofmeister there on Monster. The detail there, you know, that single flashbang stopping the boost from confusing the players coming out the door. Small things, very important in this game. 50 seconds to go. FaZe have had a bad relationship with time on their T side so far.
Four and 4. 35 seconds remain. Faze almost certainly going to lose this player here. Twan knows exactly where he is. Waiting to pull the trigger, which he does, but somehow doesn't get the frag. Guardian, he'll certainly put Logan to bed. 3 on 2, 25 seconds, but there is one last line of defense. Alex on the site. If he can find a couple of kills here, it would be enough just to slow them right down and deny the plan. But they're coming with big numbers here. He'll see one. What? Hello? Did you not see the first player? Doesn't. What is going on?
Oh my days! What the hell is that?
What has happened?
I thought he was lagged out or something.
Yeah.
I feel like he's.
I didn't know how to cast. I was like, he just saw him. Is he lagged out?
Is he playing 4-3 or something?
Look, he sees him cleanly
That's
go past here.
4x3.
Yeah. He's just like, hello. There must be 4x3, you're right.
Yeah,
That's exactly what it is,
yeah.
right? But it's like, still, how does he win? He lets one go past because he couldn't see him. The second one takes him about 5 seconds to react to, and he wins the round.
It's like someone's pretending to be AFK in spawn.
Yeah, that would look like, I was like, he's
Oh, he's AFK, don't worry about him.
Jeez.
And he just comes in and kills everyone.
That was
How
mental.
bizarre. C'est bizarre.
I just can't see a justification for 4x3 reses when that stuff can happen. It
Yeah.
doesn't make any sense to me. But there you go.
That's 20 showing the danger of being up there without that rifle support. It's a long way back to those toilets, even with a smoke down. Talk about range.
There we go. Ambitious, but it works out. Come on, Carrigan, up here. Come on,
Nice.
son.
It's a real chance here for LDLC once again on the bomb sites with the rifles. They've been pretty good. And they're going for the rotation towards that A bomb site. They will have basically everyone there present to defend. Devaduvek can absolutely get a couple kills in bathrooms if he is to be challenged. He's got the AK as well, so that's always nice. Oh, that was a very important kill. Now there's some problems. Rap coming in. No CTs on the bomb sites. FaZe look very good here.
34 seconds remain. Armanek, is he going to try and do something here? Oh, the spray. What's happening to these LDLC bullets? Alex now 1 versus 4. Has no kits. He's got 2 kills though, and now he can draw this tease to him because he hasn't got. They haven't got a cover over the bomb. He's actually going for a 10-second defuse, lads.
Nice attempt, but FaZe run away with it. It will be them bouncing back after losing a very awkward round on the A sites. It might be eco for last for LDLC here. Not really much point forcing it. They are going to though. They get $1,900 on top of their 2K. Would have been enough for some rifles, but they got to try and do what they can with this. CZs, PT50s, and MP5. And FaZe have a 7-6 lead here. This is looking like a round for them as well. It means there'll be no money for the CTs in the next, unless they can somehow win this.
It's like FaZe are, again, if they are successful in the next couple of rounds, looks like they will have foiled what I felt like would have been the win conditions for LDLC, which would be to have a stronger CT side. But there's still a chance. FaZe playing sort of that anti-force spy strategy, backs against the wall, lots of space, easy to trade for each other, minimal choke points to worry about. Makes long a very appealing option when you know there's CZs out in play. You also know that Connect is very likely to be filled with CTs, as the CZs can do very, very well in those closed spaces. And there it is, Rain checks it. Waiting for a response. Is there anyone else?
Look at the time on the clock. Logan has a smoke grenade, but he's on B. And FaZe are headed towards A. That's a nice kill, and an AK picked up, and now there's a flank. Where do you plant the bomb now? You got, somebody's there. Guardian's got to stay back and hold on to that. So do these players go through the smoke and try and stop this? It's lined up perfectly. Above his head, he's giving Nico a weird haircut. The shadow spotted. Rain is vulnerable. Oh, he just can't find his head. So awkward, chasing him round now. There is the frag. 2 CTs left, truck players taken out, and that's Nico. 2 AKs collected. There's a flash, there's no kit, there's no smoke. They really should focus on taking these players out, repositioning. There goes Guardian now on long. 2 versus 1. And it collapses for FaZe.
How they managed that?
That's the force buy with CZs only. It's that awkward plan that FaZe seem obsessed with doing. It's surely plant deep, or that's why everyone plants it for a reason. You get a bit of cover, right?
You plant the container, you can fall back.
Yeah.
Onto the. That's the whole point of it. I don't know why they're trying to plant open there. There's no benefit to it unless you feel like somehow the CTs can attack it better, which I don't think is possible.
I think between, like from the right side of the front of the truck, maybe they. Actually, no. I'm thinking maybe they fear a spray if it's the obvious position. But they've identified with sounds where the bomb is being planted twice now, so something to learn about in review. Ooh, Nico, he will regret that one. Armanek now of the AWP. Normally it's Twanu. Is that a clue that there are 2 sniper rifles out for FaZe? Either way, they're rushing into the B bomb site now. But the CTs are here. They've got some counter grenades of their own. And now it's down to FaZe to try and get the bomb down.
Really awkward stuff here. All the smoke's up. The T's can't quite make their way to the bomb site. Rain trying to wrap onto the water position. Does great, spraying out 3 quick kills. And now it's down to the 2 ops in against Guardian. 3 ops in total now. Let's see which will be the ones that survive. Can Guardian really do this again? He's been a nuisance. It's been very, very troubling with his AWP. Trying to fake out these players. There's so much time on the clock. Seeing if he can get any cheeky wallbangs. He's been pretty good with those. Oh, he's so good at this game. Gets tagged through the side of that plank. Again, another fake, another peek. He has no fear at all.
We'll go for the plan this time. One flashbang to his name. AWP on AWP action here. HP surely not a massive factor. He won't know he did that much damage. Great flash. We'll push the CT off. Did he spot him? Definitely did. Now he's ready. Takes him down. Great stuff by Guardian. Saves the round. It was looking like a disastrous couple of finishing rounds for FaZe, but 8-7 on the T side. It's under control. It is a CT-sided map. They should get the closest one out. This was fantastic from Rain. Around, they were looking likely to lose until Guardian got involved. Good flashbang to push the CDs back. Spotted him. Gets the final kill. 8-7. We split it down the middle once again. He will be winning the pistol though. One smoke, one Molotov, and no PG-50s just yet. Twanu could change that.
Nico's off.
He's just out of here.
He's a bye. Bye, guys.
Got to reconnect my dial-up. Will we see any P250s on the T side? Only Twanu has not made a purchase as of yet. Maybe saving for AWP. I think it's Armanek's photo, which looks like he's got the young CEO power pose. Who knows? He's got the power stance going. He's ready for the album on the About Us page.
The young CEO. Well, Francois will have to... Oh, okay. Now we're off, I believe.
To the races.
Just medicing the situation. And the buyers will come through, surely. There we go. Same situation. Is there going to be a P250? Alex hasn't bought anything. Now he has.
Maybe he unbound his Y button. Looks like Dan unbound his crouch.
Logan opening things up. Olofmeister will have to find absolutely everything here. One kill might be enough if Carrigan can find multiple, but once again, it looks like it's LDLC in full control. Are they going towards A?
Yes, I love this.
Wow, what a call. See you later, boys. We're out. They can just keep one player like ratting here, just in the sewers. And it won't work out, but it does slow them down. And they've got such a huge advantage here. That's a really interesting call.
Well, now there's one CT at the front, and there was going to be one at the back, but he's chosen to rotate as well. Triple peek, and Guardian will get nothing out of that. Rain has 3 tagged players to deal with, but it's all about the headshots. There's one. 2 more to go. No. Or not, if you are French. Or French speaking. Don't have to be from France.
Good points. And
So FaZe won the first pistol round, but they got reset immediately after this by LDLC.
yes, and lost 5 rounds.
So let's see if FaZe can do the same to LDLC.
They ain't force buying though. They just got deagles, no armor.
Yeah. Sensible. I like it. Alex is gonna do some serious damage. Surely he's gonna hear the running of Guardian. Will he try to peek punish? No. No.
None.
No.
Nipper.
There we go. 1 down, 4 to go. LDLC wandering around the map trying to figure out where the remainder of FaZe are located. Rain with some dirty deeks earlier in the game, looking to find a repeat performance. LDLC must be careful that they don't burn the clock too hard here. There's a minute left. They've been very passive the entire time, sending Logan up a lot, and now they start to push into the stack. Not much of a stack at this point though, but we'll have to do for FaZe. 35 seconds.
They've lost another player.
What's going on?
Guardian's out of there.
Was he alive?
No.
No, he just rejoined. I think
Oh, maybe he's
okay.
reconnecting now. 24 seconds. Don't leave it too late. This will be a nasty surprise though. Back of the head, of course. Well then, 16 seconds to plant the bomb. Olofmeister has angles. Twanu got to start his mouth 1 game. Looking for the angle, Olofmeister. It's guesswork though. 4 versus 2 now. Rain will have his teeth removed by a backstreet dentist. Free of charge.
Free of charge.
Free of charge.
Wow, very reasonable.
His teeth will be worn as a necklace. In a tribal ceremony by a man who is naked. 9-8 in favour of LDLC, and Faze have more money saving to do.
The way you paint pictures with your words, James. Dan looks very uncomfortable.
Dan's just Dan.
Dan, fair enough. It will be a full eco. Faze are going to give this one up. This is another 30-round game, boys.
Let's go all the way, Henry.
Well, we will. We'll watch some Counter-Strike as well.
It's been a while since we had the pineapple out.
Did that picture ever make the internet?
Yeah, it's out there, yeah.
Oh, fair enough.
Of course it did.
Yeah, must have done. An iconic image. Easy stuff. LDLC not having to really break a sweat here. They're going to find double digits comfortably. Olaf Muster goes down and Faze once again trailing, but they're on the CT side.
Here we go.
And we're
Here
off.
we go. Double orb.
Oh, Dan's awake.
He's awake.
3 M4s. Utility.
He's been on a
Diffuse
smelling
kits.
salts. He's back.
And we've got to see that aggression. Suez take. The Fountain Peak. What do we got? What do we got? Rain going for a deep HE, so nothing too ambitious there on the Fountain side of things. Playing it fairly passively. No take towards Suez either. Faze opting to go fairly safe with the opening this round with the double orbs. LDLC. Still got a Mac 10 out and there's no helmets. Makes it rather dangerous. LDLC just clearing everything around the map. They have everything but Suez almost at this point. Working on the bathrooms. That's not going to work out though. Rain gets one. Another chance. No.
Like we said, Rain incredibly powerful in the bathrooms, but that actually helps out LDLC. 4 and 4 makes things very tricky to hold the map. Smoke towards long to deny vision for the CTs there, and they're going to fall back. They have got Amanek waiting on the B side of the map with the Mac 10. Listening out for sound cues. You can see him looking for any pushes from Monster. It's a pretty awkward angle to hold. He's boosted up essentially in the corner. He slides all the way up there, and he's looking on the left-hand side of the screen. That's what he's using 4x3 with that angle. And they're going to play towards the B side. So it will be Nico and Olaf to defend. Good shot. Oh, okay, I spoke too soon. Not a good shot, but Nico might actually help him out there. It's a 3 versus 2. Surely that's enough work now. Alex with 2 HP. Can't even get the plant out at this point. Down he goes. 10-9. Was looking a bit dangerous in the initial exchange towards bathrooms, but back towards B. Olaf and Nico get it done. Money not exactly excellent for a few of them. They definitely have another buy for LDLC with 8k on Alex, 5k on Devaduvex. Vex. So Mac 10 we brought out for Amanek. That's fine. 2 players of our helmets, so if he gets lucky, we'll have some soft targets to find.
I wonder if Rain heard the flashbang being thrown on long because he completely avoided it. And I don't know that there were any other sound cues apart from the T's jumping out long earlier on. Either way, it looks like a very fast play from LDLC into the B bomb site. We've got smokes and molotovs all over the place, but Nico's got a beautiful gap. Carrigan will run distracted in the meantime. I'm sure there was a smoke up there, but it didn't seem to work. 2 versus 3, however. If they can avoid the AWPs, then they may be in for a good time here.
Amanek has to find kills here. One player without the helmet. If it's Olaf he finds first, he gets a bit of luck, but they're just ready for him, aren't they? They're watching that position. They can smell him on the other side. He's got a flash available. Olaf is not changing his position. They're going to take him down, no problem at all. Olaf, no doubt in his mind that that's where he was waiting. Twanu, though, the bomb ticking away. One more kill will be enough to win the round, I would say. Guardian holds his nerve, and they have got kits. It will be a comfortable defuse for Olaf Meister. 10-10. Close rounds, though, chaps.
Yeah, and ODLC should absolutely be keeping the pressure on. Buying up again, they got the bomb planted with the second round loss bonus as well, and what they had in reserve. Faze are on the ropes from a money perspective. They're weak. The momentum could be stolen away at this very moment if LDLC were to decide to go for it, and they Yeah, Alex could have dropped an AK, bought one for himself. I think Alex could have bought an AK as well. But they decide to half-buy it instead.
Well, these rounds are always dangerous, Dan. We know what the CZ is capable of, as there it is. It does get a long-range kill, but look at the damage inflicted. Tuano and Dever Duvek have 11 points of health between them. Not amazing. Amanek gets hit through the wooden boards as well. So he'll be down there in the gutters as well.
In the gutter. With the ammonia.
Yep.
From the human urine.
And the feces.
Well, if you like, yeah. The fatbergs. People flushing nappies down the toilet.
Oh, God. Who's flushing nappies?
People
disgusting thing to do.
People in the UK.
You just clog up your plumbing.
It's impressively stupid. 10 to 10, and LDLC look to run to their doom. The chainsaws are out, the circular saws, the Gatling guns, the hammers, the stones, the slingshots,
The chisels.
the human catapults, the chisels, if you like, is being launched into the sun. Not quite reaching it, but they'll land in the sea at least.
The human catapult successful. Faze will have the lead once again. This is going the full distance, boys.
All the way.
You thought you were having a break before North American, James. You're not getting anything. You're getting ready to cast once again.
My
No
body is ready.
chicken for you, I'm afraid. No waffles. No maple syrup. As we'll get into round 22.
Syrup means something else these days in America.
Does it?
Yeah.
What does it mean?
People getting high on drugs.
Wow, okay.
Wow.
11 to
High
10.
on drugs.
Ooh, that's a clean headshot from Olafmeister. 1 minute 20, and the pace has sped up dramatically from some of the previous rounds, and Suez has been taken by LDLC. But at quite the cost. Hello, your little booties, as Henry would say, are showing. But looks like Alex will live to tell the tale. And they have been completely denied into that B-bomb site. And now they start to say, all right, let's go towards the A side of the map. But now they have to deal with the likes of Rain. Guardians on the bomb site itself as well, so there's no easy way in. But they're going to go for it anyway. And in comes Carrigan on rotation.
A re-smoke for Rain. Guardian spots a player outside long, and you just can't face Guardian because he gonna kill you.
He's too powerful. As he holds strong on the A side here. Alex with a nice boost though. Keeps him in the conversation for number 22 here. Rain Molotov'd out and taken down. Alex is having an absolute barn burner of a round here. It will be a 3 versus 3. Orp on the retake from Olafmeister. Amanek on the precipice of the bomb site here. Molotovs all over the place. Smokes too, but Carrigan can hear them coming. He's guaranteed at least a frag there. Takes down Alex. Bomb to be planted in an awkward position. Carrigan's the master of that plant. You can't fool him. And it will be 12-10 as FaZe extend their lead with 3 players surviving. Money broken for LDLC. And surely this is the moment where FaZe just send it home, boys.
Yeah, it does look like they are really confident now. They've got that momentum. The LDLC side has been fairly broken. And LDLC haven't looked super convincing on some of the forced buy rounds or the half buys where they have the CZs and utilities. So if FaZe are able to just keep doing what they're doing, they should be fine. And there's a tactical timeout, which is good to see because LDLC, you know, it means that they recognize how pivotal this round is, the next couple rounds are, and that perhaps they need to change something. So we'll see what will become of this. What do you want to see them do, Mr. Greer?
Greer. That's what Trace always calls me in every throw.
Henry
and
Greer.
every desk. I was like, this is a really important show, Trace. Maybe stop making fun of my name. But even in the grand final, throw it to Henry Greer.
Greer.
I think this is hilarious, which I guess it is.
Is it?
Anyway, in terms of what they can do, not much,
Touch
I'm
the
afraid.
nerve.
Anyway, C-sets, Deagles, not really much they can do down, if I'm honest. They can go for a bomb plant, but chances are FaZe should run away with this one. They have the better squad. They've got more powerful players, pound for pound. They've got more firepower, double orbs. As long as nothing crazy happens, they should be fun and run up with their team.
Well then, pistols for LDLC. 3 mans on road with Kevlar, 2 mans with sans Kevlar, if you will. I don't actually know how to pronounce that word in French. Did Rain spot a player? He definitely has now. There's another one. Checking in long, just in case he's being swarmed upon. Got his angles. He has a spray as well. Good level of bullets to clean up most of this mess, and there'll be no trace of LDLC left on the A bomb site. 13-10 for FaZe Clan. 5,000 plus on most of LDLC. A good buy will be had for this game of Counter-Strike. This round of Counter-Strike, rather. LDLC have all the tools that they need to bring it to their opponent. 2 sniper rifles for FaZe. They are equipped, they are armed to the teeth, I think it's fair to say. And they've got money in the hole as well. Smokes towards the toilets for LDLC. So this will be another fast-moving round, taking a lot of map control away from FaZe very early indeed, isolating players towards long should they choose to go there. And now things will start to calm down.
Huge round here. Same position from Amanek, holding for that push. Flash towards middle. Alex putting on a bit of an aim clinic today. Looks decent. He's got 26 frags, boys. It's not bad, is it?
That's pretty good.
Against a team like FaZe, for what would be considered a tier 3 team, he's putting on one hell of a show.
Yeah. Yeah, they will be tier 3 no longer. That is completely out of the question. I think that they could hold that status anymore if things continue this way. And here comes the push, 50 seconds to go, plenty of time, but can they find the headshots? Nico on the ramp. They'll try to boost up over the sandbags, and Nico just dodging into a safer space just in time. Oh, going over the top, he's absolutely crazy! Almost works out for a double, but it will only be a single as Carrigan goes down without a fight as well. And it looks like LDLC should likely have this round. The 4v2 off the plan is looking very solid, and it doesn't seem like FaZe are all that interested.
LDLC continue to fight back. The first map saw all 30 rounds played. LDLC want to do the same, but have a different result, I'd imagine. We're going to round number 25. It's Rain and Guardian to save their weaponry. Still got plenty of money there. Even if they lost one more of these weapons, they could still buy, but obviously want to try and keep the money as strong as physically possible. Or virtually. And we'll see the bomb go off. No bell on this map, Dan. Sorry to disappoint you.
I did a clap instead.
Did a clap?
Yep.
Not quite as good as the bell. We've got this. Every time the bomb goes off, I could just do this.
Wait, we have a bell, but it's in the London
Whatever
studio.
happened to the grenade, the FACEIT grenade?
Well, the original one in Milan, somebody stole it.
Oh.
Then someone left them at a DreamHack. All
Okay.
our props, and they all disappeared.
So you didn't think they replaced it? You thought the original
No,
was the best?
they've been replaced multiple times, but the original was the best, but
Right.
it's extremely hard to get hold of. And yeah, I don't really want to bring a dummy grenade from Europe to America either.
That's a good point.
So if I can find them on eBay, then
prop.
maybe it will return.
Okay, well, there we go. It's another B attempt here. Olof Meister gunning them down, but only good for one kill. Nico up and about, 3-on-3. Another huge round here as Amanek continues to apply the pressure towards Heaven. This is looking very good for LDLC.
Yeah, they're breaking them. They are actually breaking FaZe right now. Unless FaZe can somehow win this round, I don't know whether economy is going to be likely down the toilets. Yes, it's going to be down there with the nappies soon.
The feces, the nappies.
I actually I know a guy who, he's Irish, and he applied to the Arts Council for a grant to take photos, documentary photos of people who live in countries which are not recognized by the UN or whatever. And he lost for that year, someone else won it. And the guys that won it, they got a grant to have men wearing nappies do interpretive dance.
Clean nappies?
I would hope so.
Yeah. Interpretive dance. Well,
Yep.
maybe we could bring that into our repertoire as the season develops. We could do an analyst section just by dancing instead of talking. That would be fun.
Okay. Things have really gone downhill since Yanko left.
Carrigan on the Nova. You don't see that shotgun every day, James. What's your thoughts on it?
You better hit the right spot. It's very strong if you can aim at the neck.
Okay.
You got to have the aim for it. It can be absolutely brutal. This is a good range for it, but really, because it's got a long barrel, it has a tighter spread, so you have to be on point. But if your aim is good, it will reward you.
Well, The enigmatic Nova shotgun looks like it might be out of luck here, as Amanek will be taken down. Carrigan, we'll see no shotgun activity here. Boys, it's gone 13-13.
It's going all around.
It's
Henry.
actually happened, yeah. Dan's just thinking about chicken and waffles.
Yeah.
And Counter-Strike is just relentless today. We're seeing nothing but long, drawn-out games. FaZe, you would think against LDLC would have runaway potential, like 16 threes. This on paper just doesn't look like a good match, but LDLC are proving they are going to be competitive this year. They've gone through some difficult times. Remember, they had Existence in this roster. They had Maniac in this roster. This is all in the last 6 months. And they've been changing roster left, right, and center, and finally, this actually looks pretty decent.
Yeah, this looks really nice. I'm liking it. They've got a bit of everything, haven't they? They got some AWP, they've got some explosive players, some good riflers, some clutchers. They've got good understanding of strategies, and they've made some good calls. Haven't really seen anything that's like glaringly problematic.
I think Sean held these players in high regard.
He did.
As players. Devaduvek and Armanek.
Went to the major with them.
Yeah. It's pretty good, but they missed all the cheese and wine back in France.
There is a lot of it there. And bread.
And bread, yeah. Fresh bread.
Pain.
Croissants.
I was in West France with Justin Wong, the fighting game player once.
Yeah.
And if you go to like a kebab shop there, they list the meals by plate of this, plate of that. But a plate there is called assiette, but it would say ASS dot, and then like poulet or whatever. So he's like, yo, let me have that ass chicken.
As de poulet. Wow. 13-30. I can't believe he's got here. It looked like FaZe at 13-10 was locking this one out. Of course, one of the rounds goes wrong. The force bias from LDLC works out. Guardian looks like a guaranteed kill from here. Misses. Well then, he'll stay and fight for a little bit towards Party, but might think better of it as he decides to swing back towards the bathrooms.
On an angle. Ooh, hello. Smoke made things a little bit difficult. Did he connect something there? Yeah. So I just expect it at this point. Guardian shoots something, gets hurt.
I feel like he is one of the players who misses shots the absolute least with an AWP. He just frags and frags and frags and frags. The output is absurd. Once again, we are in the late game. The clutch rounds, LDLC versus FaZe. LDLC proving themselves to be quite a threat in ECS Season 6. Twanu and Devaduvek creeping through. Looking to take these players by surprise. Does Nico have a look? He does, but he's instantly raided by the season. Lining up for Olaf Mice, but he's only good for one. Carrigan has to hold here. Buying precious seconds for his side. Trying to stay alive for the rotation, but he can't do any more.
Oh, Guardian can though. The headshot connects and buys some time. The bomb won't be planted just yet. Oh, wow. Alex on the flank though. This could be it. Are LDLC going to take the lead? Maybe not. It comes down to an awkward spray battle, and Rain comes out on top. 14-13. It looked like Alex had done enough, but the reset is certainly there once again. And it will be now Guardian. Oh my goodness, that shot just keeping them alive.
You know what's mental there as well? This going for this peak. There's 15 seconds on the clock. The bomb is. Like, imagine if he loses that duel.
Yeah.
Like the more correct play is actually to probably wait that and just use your nades.
Well, this now is going the full distance. Will FaZe be working out with the Mag 7? Time will tell. This is a pretty exciting game, I'll give you that.
LDLC. Oh. Oh.
He knows he's done damage. Carrigan's coming.
He's going for it. Oh, 2 HP.
That's
been robbed.
so unfortunate.
If Carrigan gets that frag, they probably lost the round, LDLC. However, maybe they've lost it anyway. We need an individual performance now. Someone's got to get 2 frags. It's not going to be Armanek.
1 HP.
Really unfortunate. God, that last round went down to the wire. And now, I mean, what is the monetary situation? There it is. There it is. They're going to get 1900. This is a bad spot for LDLC. It looks extremely unlikely that they can plant a bomb in this situation. That would make a hell of a difference, but I just don't think it's happening. Alex has found gold, however. but he needs to get a kill with it as well. I mean, if they save, they could drop 2 weapons. So there is certainly an argument to save, especially with 25 seconds left and 2 versus 4. Just quietly walk away, but are they going to hide in plain sight? 17 seconds, and it seems they've decided to die. There's a flashbang, Rain is down. You know there's going to be a second player here somewhere. Dropping a smoke on the site, and they're going for this one. CT's rotating towards bank. Can they get one more kill before losing a player?
Time will tell. This is it though. Faze looking to close this one out. This round could do it in terms of the reset. Bomb planted though, that looks like a kill for Logan. Olofmeister surely has nothing to say now, but Alex is so low. He could even go for the full defuser. Look at the positioning of Alex, it might be enough. He could just peek, take him down. Oh god, this is such a gamble, and he actually makes it work.
Oh
The
my
AWP.
god, dude.
Get a replay of that. My god, that sounded nice. Juicy.
Oh my, look what they've done to the money.
It's overtime, boys.
What a
We're going
play.
in.
That is unbelievable.
Wow.
Props to Logan as well.
Oh my god.
See ya.
Oh.
2 HP.
Oh my god, I cannot believe they had the guts to even try to win that round. To even try.
They're playing so well. Ooh. They are playing so well. I can't believe it. If you think back to the rounds a long time ago on the CT side, Alex had that big flank and he couldn't kill Guardian in that one round. You know, they would probably have won the game already, you know, if that had gone differently. You know, there's been so many marginal spots in this game.
They're going to get match point first.
That's crazy.
They didn't manage to get near it on train. It was 16-14 to Faze. This time at least they've guaranteed overtime. CTs will do what they can here, but it's all in vain. Even if they do find a kill, the best they can hope for is to take a weapon away that doesn't look possible. Damaging the money won't really do much at this point. There's a kill for Nico. He needs to try and hold on, but it's a clean sweep, and we've gone 30 rounds. Faze with all to play for here. 3,600 on Rain and Nico. And Guardian. They'll take a tactical timeout. My goodness gracious. How has it come to this? LDLC have done this 3 times now, Dan. They've got good teams up against the ropes. Couldn't find the knockout punch. Is this the one?
Yeah, you want to see it, don't you? I mean, they've got the better buy. They've set themselves up perfectly.
But you know it's not going to happen.
I know.
You just know, don't you? Like, these sort of teams just can't seem to close these sort of rounds out. Surely this is it, though. But still, it's not the worst buy in the world for Faze. They still have 3 M4A4s. They have defuse kits, a FAMAS, a UMP. Sure, it's not ideal, but they're certainly capable of winning these sort of rounds.
Yeah, it's not the end of the world. Let's have a look and see if they can make it work.
Let's have a butcher's hook. Toilet smoke.
The box.
Look at that. Now they can flush all the nappies they want. 4 AKs and the AWP. 3 M4s, a UMP and a French gun.
Who will strike first? Maybe not Guardian. Gives his position away. Presence towards Long as well. He'll be joined by Rain, of course. Both of them in the bathrooms here. 1 round away from success. The T's are hitting shots, boys. This could be it. 5 versus 3. Rain and Guardian go down with no damage inflicted, but oh my god, Alex is playing out of his mind. It's one of the best performances I've seen from him. Regulation still, he's in 33 kills against some of the hardest hitting Counter-Strike players on the planet. Molotov's in, I was about to say my kill Alex, but looks like he's safe, and surely that's round. Be careful, boys, don't give it up now. Good grenade, but still so much to do here for Faze. This surely is it.
Doesn't look like there's a way back in for Faze. UMP and an S4. They know where they're coming from. In come the nades. That's one more down. Just solidifies the left. He finds a quick headshot. But that might be it as he now tries to edge onto the top of the stairs around the corner, looking for the next peak. He's got too many players to worry about. 16-14, LDLC actually close it down. I can't believe it. there are so many spots where it looked like LDLC were going to lose and FaZe are going to win, and then the comeback from both sides continuously, but eventually the French upstarts bring it home.
It's good to see one of those close games finally converted by the team you wouldn't expect to do it. We've seen so many of them in ECS so far. We get all the rounds and then there's always that disappointing result. Like, I'm not saying I wanted LDLC to win. It's just good to see that laboured attempt actually result in something successful for them. And it's a cooler storyline, I think, and will be disruptive to the league overall.
Yeah, and it's very promising for LDLC long term because this could have been a 2-0.
Yep,
they could have won both of these maps, and I think that just shows how strong they're looking. They definitely deserve to be in the ECS season and then some. I think they've got to finish top 8. I really do.
Yeah, there's no way that G2 could have had this game.
I think you're right. I don't think they would have got 16-14 or a win against FaZe any day.
Yeah.
So they're looking deadlier than G2. That's a weird thing to say. Like we said, the disparity in the names and the investments that G2 has, you'd think that they would be lights out in the league so far. I have to say, MVP by no doubts is Alex. Like a name going into this one, no one really expected to be able to touch the players of FaZe. He gets, what, 34 kills towards the end? What did he get? 33 and 19. Does over 3,000 damage. That's regulation stats as well. He had an absolute barn burner. It's Rain with 23, Olaf with 24. Guardian, James, you wanted to see more from him going into Overpass. Didn't seem like that was the result he was looking for.
Yeah, we saw some spectacular frags from him, but he wasn't enough for his team, unfortunately. But Alex, almost 3,400 damage. That is absolutely nuclear. Yeah, that's nuclear status.
That's really wild from him. He'll be very happy with that. This is what the leaderboard looks like now. LDLC, they've won 2, lost 2. That's not bad. Considering that team and the names they've played already, that ain't bad at all, Dan.
Yeah, when I said top, sorry to cut you off, when I said top 8, I meant like top 6, top 5.
Yeah, sure, because top 8 would just be anything but dead last, really. But yes, I know what you mean, like mid-table, perhaps.
Yeah. No, I think high mid-table.
Yeah, all right, well, that's fair enough. But what I've seen so far, I don't disagree, absolutely. And they've actually got the same numbers as FaZe right now, and it's a team they can compete with. That was actually a really cool game. Chaps, we're going to throw it to a break before we get to North American Division. That was really cool, though. Excited for that and the prospect of LDLC in the future. FaZe have a lot of work to do. We'll be back with North America in about, what, 29 minutes.
Yeah.
So we need to eat, we need to get ready, so we're going to go. We'll see you soon.